And I just came back from Eindhoven and I was saying, like Singapore, you do this kind of artistic thing, nobody really understands lah. I feel that there's no value in that. And she felt that, so she told me lah. She said, well, if people don't understand your works, it just means you're irrelevant. Maybe it just means you're irrelevant.
Welcome to another episode of Stuck in Design. Each week, we pose questions to three founders, Donn, Jieyu or Tze, who run award-winning design agency Stuck. They'll share with us tips and lessons on design, creativity, and business. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Maybe since you were talking about growth and all that, do you think you can share like one sort of major way that you yourself have grown as a designer? Maybe just from, at the beginning of Stuck. Is there any like biggest sort of shifts in the way that you approach certain things or manage certain things?
There has been few pivotal points. It's hardly like it's hardly where it's a overnight shift lah. But there always will be some pivotal points in your journey. I think, for better or for worse. I think my first job in a consultancy opened me up to what it looked like in a consultancy and a typical industrial design agency lah. And I didn't like it. I was quite burnt out. By first year, I wanted to quit already. I already knew. I was like, oh man, this is not really cool lah. And then I took a break to study, and that opened up a whole new dimension of an approach to design that was not typically taught in NUS lah, in that sense. Because it was more artistic, it was more communicative, and you were also put into a different environment. Then I think the rest came when, as we built the business, there were hits and misses lah. Like, in a way, we tried to steer the business towards managing it from a business point of view. And sometimes you then kind of feel also burn out, like, hey, I'm missing out the original passion, the original intention. So you then recalibrate a little bit. So, I mean, like very early on, I think there was a pivotal point when Dr. Yen also, shared like, I can't help you lah. You just gotta help yourself lah. Like I was telling him, how come my thing looks so ugly ah? I said, any tricks not? Dr. Yen, any tricks not? He was saying, 丑的东西我帮不了你耶，你就是要看多了，你自己去看多一点咯。Like, wow, this guy, like not doing his work. But actually, it's true. You just have to go and help yourself. And I think those are little nuggets that you kind of get from different people lah. I think I shared this before. I don't know if you or not. I don't really remember the person's name. At NUS, we were just having coffee break during lessons with Hans and another lady. I think she's visiting professor or visiting. And I just came back from Eindhoven and I was saying, like Singapore, you do this kind of artistic thing, nobody really understands lah. I feel that there's no value in that. And she felt that, so she told me lah. She said, well, if people don't understand your works, it just means you're irrelevant. Maybe it just means you're irrelevant. So that kind of little moments that got me thinking like, yeah, maybe I'm just not doing work that is relevant to people here. If I want to do, let's say, artistic or whatever expression, maybe Singapore is not the right place. So then that got me questioning, what should I do? Then that was before even starting Stuck. But I think on a general principle, I always believe that I'm very lucky because I have very talented friends around me. And I sign on their sketches. I leverage on, I ride on the shoulders of giants lah. I mean, I feel Tze, Donn, they are both very talented. And then the teachers I've had, the friends that I have, and that guides you in the right way, I think. So it's sometimes really being lucky or finding the right friends in that sense lah. Yeah. But I also believe we are all bounded together, or we kind of are a group of friends, also because of the fundamental beliefs that you have. So I think I'm not the best skilled designer amongst my friends, but our belief and our passion for design is quite similar. Yeah, and our pride and in the dedication to investigate what design can do and to bring bigger value to the community is very aligned. That's why even so many years, many people say, we started as 5, with Hans and Edwin, right? Many people say, oh, this is not going to work. You have 5 partners, you sure quarrel. And yeah, but somehow or other it has worked out. Now we are down to 3 working partners because Hans and Edwin has their own pursuits, right? But we've still been working out. Yeah. It's quite rare actually. I cherish that a lot.
Thanks for joining us today on Stuck in Design. See you next week for more tips on design, creativity, and business.